Hello, everyone. I'm going to share about the Ramirez June Initiative. This initiative is the first of its kind in the nation to support new Americans with intellectual and developmental disabilities and their families to connect with vital resources, information, and services in New York State. The term New Americans, as you may know, refers to all newcomers who were born outside of the U.S. and currently live inside the U.S., including immigrants, refugees, asylees, and undocumented individuals. New York State is home to more than 4.4 million new Americans. My name is Cynthia Stewart. I'm a developmental disabilities navigator, and I'm leading the Ramirez June Initiative. This 3-year initiative, which started July 2019, is funded by a grant from the New York State Developmental Disabilities Planning Council, the DDPC, and led by the New York State Office for New Americans. I work at the Office for New Americans in Albany, New York, within the New York State Department of State. The New York State Office for New Americans, ONA, was founded in late 2012. ONA is the nation's first statutorily created immigrant services office. ONA has opportunity centers across New York State that are hosted in community-based organizations and deliver a variety of services and support, including legal services, to New York's new American communities. The goal of the Ramirez June Initiative is to build ONA's capacity to support new Americans with intellectual and developmental disabilities, IDD, and also to engage the wider new American disability community to work towards increasing accessibility and inclusivity overall. The experiences of the Ramirez family and the family of June Loom inspired ONA and the DDPC to create the Ramirez June Initiative. The Ramirez family is from Oaxaca, Mexico, and lives in the capital region of New York State. And June Lum is originally from Malaysia, and she lives in New York City with her family. During the first year of the Ramirez June Initiative, we organized in-person and online trainings about accessing disability-related services for new Americans. As a result of the initiative's trainings, 195 new Americans and New York State service providers reported that they feel better able to support individuals with IDD. The trainings were hosted by ONA's community partners, and we provided for interpretation in Mandarin, Spanish, and American Sign Language. Cultural and linguistic competence are essential to our outreach, and we have the capacity to provide for interpretation and translation in different languages upon request. In our first year, we also created, translated, and distributed resources on topics such as accessing disability services in New York State, the 2020 census, and the impact of public charge on the new American disability community. To further achieve our mission, the Ramirez June Initiative is currently creating an upcoming training on the identification and prevention of human trafficking of new Americans with IDD. We are also creating an illustrated resource book for new American families about the developmental milestones of children 0 to 5 and the transition from preschool to kindergarten. This book will be in both English and Spanish and also serves as an English language learning tool. To address the needs during the COVID-19 pandemic to identify developmental delays and disabilities, we are collaborating with the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the AUCD for the ACT Early Response to COVID-19 initiatives. Throughout the Ramirez June Initiative, we are tracking and responding to needs identified by new Americans, ONA's community partners, service providers, and individuals with disabilities. And we share strategies, practices, and lessons learned with key stakeholders. Over the next 2 years, the Ramirez June Initiative will continue to grow and shape the program to identify and address the specific needs of new Americans with IDD and their families in partnership with the New York State Developmental Disabilities Planning Council, other state agencies, and community-based organizations. To conclude, the Ramirez June Initiative strives to help affirm the dignity, value, respect, contribution, and worth of all New Yorkers with IDD by building capacity at the state level to assist new Americans with IDD and their families in connecting with needed resources, information, and services in New York State. Any immigrant in need of assistance in New York State can call our New Americans hotline, 1-800-566-7636. You can visit our website, newamericans.ny.gov, and follow the Office for New Americans on social media at New York State New Americans. Thank you.